Swedish people, I gotta talk to you. Y'all food is fucking disgusting. Yo, y'all want to hear a funny story? When me and Ethos went to Sweden for that EA event, I'm in Newark. The first and last time I'll ever step foot in Newark, because I had a layover there. I had to fly from DC to Newark, and then we went from Newark to Sweden. Me and Ethos, we met up, we in fucking Newark waiting for our flight. I'm gonna die. Let me get out of here. And I go to the what's that shit called? The currency exchange. I go to the fucking currency exchange because I needed money. You know, you don't want to walk around in another country without cash. And the lady that was working the currency exchange thing, she was African. I think she was Nigerian. I don't know what she was. But I asked her, I was like, you ever been to Sweden? She was like, yeah. I was like, me and my man Ethos, he was talking about it. I was like, so how's the food out there in Sweden? And the African chick just looked at me and laughed. And then me and Ethos looked at each other like, damn, this is gonna be a long trip. She never said whether the food was good or bad. She just laughed. Food in fucking Sweden is disgusting. They be eating that vegan, vegetarian bullshit. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great healthy food, but it ain't no flavor on they fucking vegetarian shit they be eating over there. It is fucking disgusting. Be eating kale that comes straight out the damn ground. No damn seasoning on that shit. I'm like, what is this shit? New York grilled cheese? What is a New York grilled cheese? I fucking hate you New York niggas, bruh. What is the difference between a Brooklyn grilled cheese and a regular grilled cheese, nigga? It ain't nothing but some butter, some bread, and cheese. Y'all be trying to hype everything up. Y'all swear everything is original in New York, bro. It's a grilled cheese, nigga. You're poor. You're poor. You niggas pay $5,000 a month to live in a 4x4 apartment just so you can eat your New York grilled cheese, bro. What's the difference between a regular grilled cheese and a New York one? In New York, they wear their Timbs and they press the sandwich. They heat up the Tim. They put it they put it in the microwave or whatever. Then they put it on their foot and they stomp on the bread. So then, like, you know how the grilled cheese, when you put it on the grill, it be having the lines. The lines come from the Timbs. Now that's the difference. The New York grilled cheese. Other than that, it's the same shit. It's a little extra dirt on your sandwich. New York niggas are so fucking annoying, bro. So fucking annoying. One of the most annoying people I've ever met was a nigga from Harlem, bro. I went to college with this nigga. Oh my god, dog. Fucking. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you about one of the benefits of going to school down south. For those of you unaware, I went to college in Arkansas, UAPB. It's a black college. And one of the benefits to going to school down south is if you're from the east or the west coast, bitches love you, dog. My first roommate told me he was gonna get hella bitches, bro. And he wasn't wrong. I ain't fucking with them because the bitches down south are nasty. Two of the hottest niggas on campus, two of the hottest freshmen on campus was me and the dude from Harlem. And most of the people who went to the school were from Arkansas. They weren't from Arkansas. They were like from Memphis or other southern cities. So like the nigga from Harlem and me, I'm from DC. Like we were just amazing to these people, man. Like fucking unicorns. They were asking us all these questions about what civilization is like. And that nigga from Harlem used to get on my fucking nerves, bro. Like down south, if you're from a big city, they don't call you by your name. They used to call me DC, and they used to call him Harlem. That nigga from Harlem was so fucking annoying. Typical Harlem nigga. Fucking just scalp just as greasy could be. With them fucking potato wedge fucking waves in his hair. He had them fucking earrings. You know what I'm talking about? The earrings that are like the big squares. The big squares, it's like fake fucking silver. And like anytime I would say something about anything, he would always try to one-up me. And that's what I hate about Harlem niggas, bruh. Always trying to one-up somebody, bruh. I remember I was walking around fucking y'all know what I'm talking about, like, not like the regular waves, the potato wedge waves, bruh. Like, dog, why you got so much grease in your head? Harlem niggas always try to one-up somebody, bruh. I remember like I was walking around campus and I had my Nike boots on. Mind you, this is when I was like, this was like 2009 circa. This is back when Wale was popping and he had the Nike boots song. Like Nike, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Nike boots is a DC thing. I had my Nike boots on, and I remember the Harlem nigga was sitting with a bunch of the Arkansas dudes at lunch, and I come out of the line and I pull up to sit down with them, And this nigga starts clowning me. He's like, look at DC, he got Nike boots on. This nigga always trying to bite New York. DC niggas always trying to bite New York. Because for those of you unaware, niggas from DC don't really like niggas from New York. We don't really like Baltimore niggas either. But we really do. We especially don't like niggas from New York. Niggas from New York, I remember in high school, niggas from New York would always move down to DC. And they used to get beat up. Because niggas from New York talk a lot of fucking shit for no reason. It's one thing to talk shit to defend yourself. But niggas down, they just be fucking chirping. And let me tell you something about life. Let me give you some life advice. I be joking around like I don't go to other people's cities to hang out in the hood, but if you're like visiting family or a friend and they live in the hood, anytime you're in somebody else's hood, respect their neighborhood, bro. Respect the politics. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. Respect people's politics, but niggas in New York do not respect anybody. Niggas from New York used to come down to DC, and I remember in high school, I knew several New York niggas that got their ass just, they got beat the fuck up because they would just fucking run their mouth. But that's beside the point. Lunchtime, I pull up. The Harlem dude is sitting. Harlem dude is sitting with all the Arkansas locals, all the bums, all the hillbillies, basically hillbilly niggas. Yeah, they think they created black culture. And I remember when I sat down, he started clowning me. He's like, look at DC. He got his Nike boots on. DC niggas is always trying to fucking copy New York and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't care what nobody says, and this is a goofy thing to like, I don't even want to say I take pride in it, but I know 100% for a fact because I travel. Nobody in America was wearing Nike boots until Wale came out with that song. That was a DC thing. Niggas in Harlem, man, we run this shit, bro. We had the Nike boots. I'm like, why? First of all, who cares? And B, why are you trying to embarrass me in front of these hillbilly niggas, bro? And that's when, I think that's where my hate for New York really started. Because I spent a whole year being around a Harlem nigga and I could not stand him. Maybe it's not New York. I can't stand Harlem niggas, bro. They're fucking annoying. That's why y'all neighborhood getting gentrified. Let me stop. And he used to always have like this, the most annoying just grin or smirk on his face. And I think it was because like the dude was an idiot, but he was smart enough to know that these Arkansas dudes were easily impressed and they'll believe anything that comes out of his mouth. Because niggas in Arkansas ain't never been nowhere. And to them, I was cool because I was from a big city. But what was even cooler to them is somebody from New York. Because New York is, you know, the big city, the big city or whatever. So basically they would take his word for anything versus mine. And also, niggas in Arkansas, let me tell you, if anybody in my chat is from Arkansas, fuck you. Niggas in Arkansas did not believe that there are black people in DC. Every time I would tell somebody I'm from DC, y'all got black people out there? That's exactly how they said it, like fucking runaway slaves. Y'all got black people out there? Be like, you know they call it Chocolate City, right? Now, it's not as chocolate as it, because it's getting gentrified. It's not as chocolate as when I first moved here, because I've been here for like 18 years now. But like when I first moved here, like DC was completely different. It was a black city. Y'all got black people down there? For real? I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta, and Texas is cool to me too. Like I said, Texas don't got no state tax, and like I was like, you know, I like to keep my money. And Atlanta got some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen on earth. Most of their ass is fake, but beautiful women. Mwah. And let me tell y'all something about Atlanta. If you're looking for a little shorty, if you ever get a job offer in Atlanta, go for it. Let me tell you why, man. People be cracking jokes about how gay Atlanta is. Like Atlanta passed fucking San Francisco as the gayest city on earth. If you a heterosexual male, that's good for you. That is good for you. That means more bitches for you. Like, what the fuck? Life is all about perspective, bro. Life is all about perspective. That's what I hear. I hear less competition. And the women, I think that's the most confusing thing to me about Atlanta. Every time I go to Atlanta, I'm like, I don't even understand how you could be gay. These women are beautiful out here. But to each his own, you know. You think I'm playing? You got some family in Atlanta, go visit. You'll see. Big old peach booties, boy. Big old peach booties.
Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you'll never miss another video. Also, consider pledging my Patreon. It helps keep the lights on. There's a link in the description box below. Peace.